Hello, everyone. Welcome back to something new. This is Sharon here again, and today we're going to talk about the downfall of the narcissist. We're going to talk about the things that the narcissists are never put into the equation. Like these things are never put into the equation. First thing that the narcissist never thought of is me. The narcissist that I was dealing with, they took a lot of risk with me because for me, I'm not a person to run around and toot my horns, but I'm too solid up here to think that I just magically feel pain down there. Like it doesn't work with me. Like, you see the narcissist, right? You will show a narcissist a picture and you will say to a narcissist, see this picture? This is a dog, okay? This is a puppy. The narcissist knows, right, that he wants that puppy, right? So the narcissist now will say to you, no, that's not a puppy. That's a badger. Just forget about it. That's a badger. And you'd be like, no, it's a puppy. Regardless how small it is, I recognize it. It's a puppy. They're like, no, it's a badger, right? And then you now, if you have no sense, you're going to be like, okay, it's a badger. Let me just leave it there. It's wild. Let me just leave it there, right? And then when you stop paying attention to it, here comes the narcissist behind your back. Pick it up, pick up the dog and run with it, right? Because the narcissist knows that that is a good dog, right? And he can make money off of it. So the narcissist now grabs the dog and runs. And you gone home saying, thank God I left that badger out there, because the badger would have gave me a lot of trouble, right? It is a form of gaslighting that is so detrimental to mankind that it is over exacerbated. I mean, I'll go there. Exacerbated, whatever. It is overkill, right? So the narcissist that I was dealing with, the narcissist I know, you understand? Because in my case, there were so much narcissism happening, right? That I have to categorize them, right? So the narcissist that I know, right? The narcissist that will come crying to you and say, oh no, I don't want to spend one more day without you. Years ago when I decided, this was years ago, right? I decided, 2017 or so. I was like, nah, I cannot deal with this man. Something, told me just wipe him out. Treat him bad, get rid of him, just get rid of him. Listen, you gotta go. This is too much. Anyways, so the narcissist came back, tears in eyes. Oh, I can't do without you. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Okay, fine. And he's like, let's go on a trip. I don't remember if it was Miami, Florida, or Arizona to Texas. I don't know. He's like, he's a trucker. Do you want to come with me? Like, we're going to go here, there. And I was like, Okay, I guess so. Like it's a trip, I really like the scenery. I'm all about the greenery, the scenery, right? So I'm like, all right, no problem, I'll go. So I went on the trip with the narc, not knowing that the narcissist was drugging me on the way and back. You know what? Hindsight, right? Hindsight is this. Hindsight's like, I'm in the truck, I'm hungry. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to use the microwave. I'm going to make myself some noodles or whatever, right? So you make the noodles, you put it there, and then you go back and because everything has to be done like, prepare that, put that away, then prepare that, right? So I said to myself, every time I eat this thing and I eat the noodles I eat, I feel so tired. Like I want to just knock out, right? And then I was saying to myself, okay, this thing's knocking me asleep. So here, what? I'm like, you know what? I decide I'm just going to eat these noodles when I'm ready to sleep because this is ridiculous. Like, there's no reason like this noodle should knock me out like that. That was a sign, a red flag that I was being drugged. But then I couldn't fathom. And it didn't even come to thought. It only said that the MSG was making me tired. This is what I got out of it, right? And then so I'd be, feeling drowsy, whatever. But now hindsight looks into it. I'm looking into it. I'm saying, okay, he was drugging me. He was really drugging me. Then I'd have to take back to other relationships, right? Because even though I'm not dealing with, I have left that narcissist over 3 years now. You understand? I haven't had any kind of sex on the 3D. I don't know about this kind of breaking and entry shit that was happening, sexual assault, abuse, whatever. These people were doing that to me for years. But on the awake time and my time, I haven't slept with anyone. Okay. Now, the picture they want to paint, it's even still not my business. Even though they maybe dragged me out of my house, did this, did that, everything while having you drugged, right? You don't know. Okay. Anyways, so just going back to think about other relationships. Not that I had plenty. I only had a couple of boyfriends I can't put on this hand, these two hands in my time. No, it's too many, these two hands. Okay? So I've never gotten there. But thinking back, right? I used to have this acquaintance. He was a boyfriend, but now I look at it, was he really like a boyfriend? He was just a guy, like. And another thing is like I always downgraded. I never wanted a hothead. I downgraded a lot. So this guy I met when I first moved away from where I was living, and I moved to a different province here. So I met this guy, right? And then I said to myself, okay, I drink wine all the time. Like I used to drink wine all the time, like have a glass of wine does nothing to me. If anything does something, makes me feel something, would be a beer. But me, it's like that. Like there's no reason. Drinking wine is just wine. It's not even strong wine. It's like, the 16%, you drink a little bit of wine, this much wine, is okay. And I always drink wine, and at that time was like, okay. But every time I would go to this guy's house, right? He's like, oh, you like some wine? I'm drinking rum. Would you like some wine? I'd be like, sure, yeah, because rum is kind of really stiff, right? So I'm like, okay, sure, I'll take the wine. One glass of this wine, I didn't even finish. I'm going like this. And so I'm like, what the hell? He's like, oh, would you like to lay down? hey, boo, would you like to lay down, boo? And I'd be like, why do I want to lay down? Like, I just got here. Like, I just want to sit down here and maybe smoke a joint or something. Like, I'm falling asleep. Like, what the heck? At one point, I went there and I kept on, and I was like, what the hell? Because I'm not a person to be dropping asleep right there in front of anyone. So you'd have to know that it was something in there, but only hindsight is telling me these things. But at one time, I was like, it was too much. I was like, it was uncomfortable. So I called my sister and I was like, listen, I don't know, because I just drank this little bit of wine and there's no reason this little wine. Can you come pick me up? Because I just feel like I'm getting sleepy. And all this person is saying is, would you like to lay down, boo? Would you like to lay down? You know what I mean? Anyways, that's done. Another time, with the narcissist that I know. When I say it's narcissist, I know now in hindsight, this is a narcissist. You understand? So another time in 2017, he showed up with a bowl, right, of soup. He said he prepared for work or whatever. Every kid gets sick in the house. Because I wasn't hungry. I was like, and the kid's like, let me taste. Every kid was sick in the house. And I said to him, did you put something in there? Because every kid was sick in the house. And he's like, oh no, I wouldn't do such a thing like that. After that, I know, don't take his stuff and do nothing with it. Don't eat it or nothing. Because I knew that. This guy's whack. If I didn't prepare it for myself in front of him, I could. Anyways, so looking back now at this other incident which occurred, so you can see that I was targeted. I know now that I was targeted. Like, I always, like I said, heard about this targeted family, but I never expected it to be mine, right? Another time, this is when they collected my mail and kept it. Right? This is another time I'm in there and I'm like in the bathroom, brush my teeth, whatever. All of a sudden I lean on the wall. And then I just passed out like I was going down to the floor, knocked out. When I woke up, this nigger was trying to throw me, like bring my body outside of the house. After you understand? That was definitely some drug, because I was like, what the hell? After that, I was like, listen, don't put your hand back into the rack drawer and then because I thought that it was like a cross-contamination of him, have all this rat poison around in the kitchen but I was so stupid. Then another time, I won't mention a name and I won't say who, but just the comment now on the hindsight, it kind of makes me wonder, like, what really the fuck was happening? Excuse me, God. Sorry. Someone that shouldn't even know anything has said, cream your crease of your butt because it's dry. And I said to myself, I never took my clothes off in front of you. And I think my cream was done, but no one could have known that unless they looked into the crack of my ass. Did I say that? Sorry, God. Anyways, this is all hindsight, right? Okay. Then, which other one now did think, there's a couple of times I would just be sitting there and I'm like, no, I have to lay down. This is too much. I'm getting too tired. But then again, I was being used as a vessel, right? To carry unwanted children, to carry them and then to be gaslighted to say, well, that's not a baby, even though my stomach is way out here, breast hurting, pressure, everything. And no, it's not. So this is the narcissist. Is a well-rounded amount of narcissism happening. And because of the scale that I've seen it on, it goes to show that it's happening to a lot of people. Different things though, right? Different things. If it's even your music, if even you're a musician, you're not you're on your genre, right? But if you switch and go to another language or culture, you will hear your music and you will hear things that you say and do in the taken. Because when they say trap music, everything is trap. Don't stop at the music, right? Even your character, your sayings, your expressions, your movements, your walk, your talk, your everything is in jeopardy when it comes to the narcissist. They want to make all kinds of money off of you and watch you starve. Do you understand? So, anyways, I hope I gave you a little insight today on narcissism and the things that they will do and the things that were done. And, you know, and I have to give all thanks to God that I am here today to tell you these things and express my feelings about the things that have occurred, because I don't want it to happen to anyone else. This is like, I don't want it to happen to anyone else, and I wish no harm upon anyone. And to all the good people out there, peace out and have a good one. Bye. Take care.